It's, you know, in our life there's always two big fears we have. It's the fear of dying, fear of suffering, fear of pain. And many artists deal with these themes, but I really wanted to stage the performances which deal with these aspects. And using energy of the public, I go through that experience in the front of the public. My most extreme pieces was when I really pushed my body to the limits, because I didn't ever want to die. I'm not interested in dying, but I'm interested in how far you can push the energy of the human body, how far you can go. And there, very simply, I put on the table 72 objects with the instructions: I'm an object, you can do whatever you want to do with me, and I will take all responsibility for 6 hours. On the table was a rose, perfume, piece of bread, and grapes, and wine, and then was objects like really scissors and nails and a metal bar, and finally was also a pistol with 1 bullet. So basically, if the audience wanted to put a bullet into a pistol, can kill me. And I really want to take this risk. I want to know what is the public about and what they're going to do in this kind of situation. I was invited to come to Amsterdam for the television program on body art. And the first person I met, it was Ulay. So the same evening, we really fall in love with each other. This was the really very important period of my life, which took 12 years.
I never have had a relation with a woman, neither with a man, of such a degree of symbiotic quality. So 12 years while we were burning up.
Imponderabilia is a collaboration piece with Ulay. The idea was the artist as a door of the museum. We was invited for the big performance festival in museum in Bologna at the time. And we decided to rebuild the main entrance of the museum smaller and stood there completely naked. So the public who have to come to the museum to see the performances have to make a choice to face one or another of us, because the entrance is so narrow they could not go frontally.
We are sitting back to back, tied together by our hair without any movement for 16 hours. Then the audience came in. We continued sitting for 1 more hour.
We are facing each other, both producing a continuous vocal sound. We slowly build up the tension, our faces coming closer together until we are screaming into each other's open mouths. We very soon will become this great art couple when everybody was projecting like a perfect image. In reality, he was not happy with this position. And somehow, the more better pieces we've been doing in the performance, the worse our relation will get in private.
We were monogamous till a certain point when the tightness of that ideology started to unravel.
And I wanted to walk the walk to see what kind of mental and physical change me as an artist I can have just walking on that energy line. And the walking the wall was not a performance. For me, it was only conditioning to make work with art.
It is like, you know, like it began. It ended like it began. It began like this and it ended like this. That's all.
To meet together and to create work. But we meet together and we separate. So each of us creates his own work. So this is 2 different stories you have it here. Is a story of separation.